Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. I'm still a page out of my pastor's book. The Lord put on my heart to give you this message. Somebody needs to hear this. Maybe a few somebodies, but this is going to be a good lesson about somebody. Is it you? Let's go. Right, here's some 24 hours to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. Excuse me. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, simple enough, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock, here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya. Be true. Right thinkers, this is an age-old lesson. The story about Set and Heru. Let's talk about how, do you know the moral war that's going on in you is between Set versus Heru? Your lower self, your ego, your higher self, your true, real self, your godly state. That's what you're supposed to be. We're son of the Most High God, a.k.a. our father. Set is the uncle who killed him. Our job is to conquer Set, because why? He do the same thing to you. That's the name of the game. That's the concept. Let's see if I can break it down. We can understand the moral fight. This is a life lesson. Pay attention. Set, a.k.a. your ego, lower self, okay, who we identify with, and we all have an ego, okay? The ego is I, me, who you claim to be, and that's normal. Carl Jung called it the id. We call it the ego. Why? Because it's not God conscious. It's edged God out. It killed God, which is Asar, his brother. Why? He wanted to be the boss. Get the concept? Okay, that's your ego. It's edged God out. I mean, it killed Asar, your father. Your goal is to avenge yourself by not letting him do it to you. That's the lifelong story, been there forever. But the story goes, again, the concept. The ego means edge God out. Again, that's you not knowing your higher self. And you being ignorant of your true higher self, a.k.a. Heru. I use the caterpillar and the butterfly concept because everybody understands caterpillars inch along, but then they turn into what? The pretty butterfly. Our spirit, which is Heru, just like that. Set is the caterpillar. You got to become what? Heru. But if you continue to be a caterpillar, you're going to die a caterpillar and never reach your full potential. That's what the human beings are here for, to reach that potential. So what? The spirit can get enlightened and go home. Let's talk about the spirit that's in you. You have to make sure it wins what? The moral fight. That's when we use Maya for. She teaches you how to gear up for that moral fight within yourself. Ethics. Set, your ego is not controlled. Set your ego, if not controlled, will kill you. The sign for the ego is a man with a hatchet to his head, meaning self-destructive. He killed himself. You don't care? Means nothing to him. All right, that's the ego self. It don't know no better. It ain't God conscious. So your ego, if not controlled, will destroy you. Okay, it will take over your life and destroy you like it did his brother Asar. That's the concept. Now you understand you're in a moral fight within yourself with what? Your lower self that wants, desires, all this stuff. You got to suppress and control all that, supplement all of that. That's what raising your consciousness is all about, right? That's our job is to what? Conquer set, that ego inside of us, put it in a servitude position. Don't let it be in control. If it's in control, you got problems. Set is you before you come Heru. Set is natural. Heru got to be worked on. You got to do some work to get to you. Okay, that's the name of the game. That's why we give you instructions. That's why we give you aspirations to what? Better yourself. Just going through the motions and still doing what you want, what you like, that ain't bettering yourself. Okay? But if you don't get enlightened, aka knowledge of self, change your life, you will die. Again, I told you, only the ignorant people die. Fear death. Why? You don't know life. Obviously, you ain't getting enlightened. Set is all powerful. Oh, the fight that's inside of Set, he's a fighter. He is a fighter. But he wanted to fight for the right cause. He just fight anybody. He don't give a damn. Okay, put him in the right position, he work for you. That's what I'm saying. You gotta learn how to put him in servitude position. Other than that, he's just gonna go buck wild. You know them kind of people? Don't care about nobody, nothing but themselves. It's a bunch of them. All right, they Set. They keep things to the devil, whatever. But Set, again, is you. But if you controlled it and you use it correctly, oh, you become a bad man. Why? You got Set with you. That's the big guy, the bodyguard. That's who Set represent. Oh, he's going to protect. When they show you the picture with Ra, Tahuti, and Heru on the boat, and Tahuti and Heru scared to death. Why? Apophis, big giant serpent. Set fighting like it ought to be. Okay? That's the fight that's inside you. It ain't the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight that's in the dog. And Set got a big fight. Okay? I'll call him the honey badger. But he need to be controlled. Uncontrolled, you're going to cause problems. Like a bear in the china shop. But Set, your ego self, and that is you, needs to just what? Be intelligent. Be enlightened. Get knowledge. Okay? Of his higher self, spiritual knowledge, aka knowledge of God. Why? It don't know God. Remember, it edged God out. It got no use. It thinks it's God. Okay? Let's talk about Set. Those egoistic people. I'm going to put a few people coattails right now. And this one I can tell you, I know about your inner workers as Set. Why? I see it in you. You show me what I need to see about you. What's this? I know some Setanian people who are what? In control of people, position of power, okay? And they doing not the right thing. They doing them. Again, Set. When you tell me I'm going to do and be whatever I need to do and be to get that money, sound like that guy. The person who said that is in positions of power and authority. Not a good dude. Okay, what's this? I know. And if you are a CEO, a pastor, a boss, what? And you claim to be a God-fearing man, with my spiritual eye, I can tell you are a lie. Other ignorant people who can't see that, can't say that. I could. I know what I see. I know who you are. I can tell you to your face who you are. Okay? I ain't got a problem with that. Why? I'm a man. I'm a grown man. I can tell you about you. How you feel about that? You don't like it? So what? Moving on. Let me know when I'm lying. I'm calling you a liar. Now, I'm putting it out there. Defend yourself. You can't, okay? Ain't no defense when you're wrong. You got to acquiesce and take what's coming. And if you act like you want to do something, I wish you would. That's me. I'm that dude. You got two kinds of people. Well, I sure hope they don't. I wish you would. That's me. I sure do. And when you are a Setanian person, I love nothing more than y'all to act like you really want this. You don't want this. Okay, I'm Heru, the better you. You can't lie, cheat, and steal, and claim in the name of the Lord and prosper. It don't work that way. It may seem to, and it may go for a while. But we all know things that's done in the dark will be brought to light. And all you sneaking, conniving, deceitful people who living off the people and, having your way, your time will come. Remember that. I'm not here as a prophet. I ain't the prophets I know. I'm just telling you facts about life. I ain't got time for that another nonsense. I'm not here to threaten or scare nobody. I'm just here with the truth. And when you're ego-driven and you get a taste of success, what? Scooby-Doo, ruh-roh. Now, you what? You won't change your egotistical ways. Why? You're being rewarded. And the ego loves that. So it's going to continue on what it's doing. Perfect example, okay? And you won't change what you're doing wrong until what? You get caught. When time you gonna stop? You couldn't stop me from doing what I was doing until I got locked up. It's a waste of time. And first of all, nobody, not a near family member, nobody said, this southern drug thing ain't good. Everybody was down with the get down. I was right with him. All egoistic, successful people will fall. Every time. They all will fall. Why? Because the ego. Like my man said, ego will get you there. It'll get you to the top because, you're working hard, but it won't keep you there. Why? Ego is going to what? Take you out every time. Simple as that. Moving on. And anybody in any country, any dynasty who got the power, ill-gotten ways, didn't last. Okay, so that's a fact of life. So I'm just breaking it down to people, individuals. All egoistic people are successful in life, doing it, whatever. But if they're doing it on the wrong way, karma takes care of them. You remember her? Yeah. So don't worry about, he getting he doing that, she getting her money. That's none of your business. Worry about you. And worry about how you getting it. That's all. I'm real personal when it comes to people's business. Why? I don't care about their business. I got my own business to worry about. That's why. I don't care about yours. All egotistical, successful people will fall. Okay? They'll be successful, but they will come down. All those people you messed over going up, you're going to see them coming down. That's what everybody's love to see you come down so they can witness. Everybody don't have to witness their downfall. Trust me. It ain't that good of a look. So you ain't missing nothing. But the anguish that they go through, that's what you want to, understand. They get it. Don't worry. Let's talk about frenemies. What the hell is that? Those people who claim to be your friends who are not really your friend. Okay, frenemy. Then inside, they want your demise. They don't want you to be successful. They're not happy for you. They don't want the best for you. Those are frenemies. But they smile, grin and skin in your face and all that good stuff, and the whole time not wanting the best for you. Leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Don't call them out. Just do it the Capricorn way. Just walk away. That's what we do. Something ain't right, I'm just walking. Why? If I'm not engaging with you, you already know where you at. Okay, moving on. They say Capricorn, I can skin and grin in your face. I do all that, and the whole time don't have nothing to do with you. Be so finished with you in a heartbeat. Moving on. And those jealous, first of all, a friendship. If jealousy is in a friendship, you ain't got a friendship. If you're jealous, that's the sectarian aspect of their character, nothing to do with you. If the people you don't like you, you got to realize that in them and leave them alone. Okay? But they gaslight you, you just, you go to okie doke, but the whole time, they never got nothing good for you, never got nothing good to say about you, but this whole time, they supposed to be your friend. Jealous friends is set. And here, they will what? Do good when? They'll do you like they do everybody else. Eventually, you're going to get the hoes in. Okay? That's what they do. Like a snake. Snakes bite. That's what they do. To think a snake won't bite you is dumb. I see a snake, I'm going the other way. Now, if you're a snake charmer, you know how to handle them, that's on you. I'm not. So I'm not dealing with that. Simple as that. Moving on. The allegory, the analogy is perfect. Anything that don't do you no good, leave it alone. If you're my friend, if we're friends, and you're not really my friend, you're my really enemy perpetrating the frenemies. Okay? You ain't really with me. I would rather be alone than be with a bad friend. Okay? Simple as that. Why? I'm not gonna engage. I'm not gonna open up with you. No. Once you breach the trust with me, we done. You ain't got to worry about it. I take care of that. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You did your job. You put yourself in that position with me. I deal with it from there. Moving on. Those fake, phony friends will always show what? Their true self in the end. They can't help it. They can't help it. The first time they get a chance to express their discontent or dislike for you, they're going to let it all out. But they're your friend. They respect you. No, they don't. Don't tell me you respect me and then show me disrespect. I'm going to take the side of disrespect and deal with you accordingly. Moving on. That's why I had them kind of friends, but I deal with them just like that. And again, their true self will show it, and they'll always express how they feel about you. When they get mad, angry, they think they got a reason to. They just can't wait. So you deal with them accordingly. All egoistic, ignorant people, aka Satanians, will never show you what? Love or respect. Nope. It's going to be fake and phony. But they'll always worship or like to see what your demise. They like nothing better than see you go down. And those are not friends. I'm person on the other hand. I'm a true friend. Through thick and thin. All right? I'll be there, in the end. That's a friend. And I got friendships over 50 years. Why? Because of that. On my side, I'm handling my end. If they handle their end, there's no problem. Simple. All right? Where we at? Oh, yeah, let me get this out of the way. I'm almost home. Okay, next one. Not living right. Okay? Or not living up to your title, a.k.a. set. You're living up to your title, set. Why? Set ain't going to do nothing right. He's going to do what he want to do. He could care less about right or wrong. He have no morals, no order kept, no ethic code, nothing. So you have to keep him where you need him, what? In servitude. He don't need to be, no. All right? I hate those people with the titles who really abuse their position or what? Because of their egos. Your boy, right now, the lady who found him guilty of him doing the wrong stuff, he after her now. Because he's the president, he can do it. They're going to trump up some stuff, and that's just wrong. That's a perfect example of Satanian attitude. Dude, you found wrong. You want everything in the world now to go your way because you're wrong. It don't, what then God can say. But that's where we are with that nonsense, that perfect example. Because you got a title and a position, don't give you the right to mistreat and abuse people, but they think that's the perfect thing to do when they get those power. Those people don't need to be in power. When you put the wrong person in power, you're going to suffer. Moving on. I just want to make that point clear. Satanian people, egotistic people who in position of power, those title holders have what? The big head, a.k.a. swollen egos complex. If you kiss their butt, you're good. If you go against them, you're the enemy and they're going to destroy you. Me doing my job as a prosecutor, finding you guilty of crime that you committed. Now, I'm the bad guy. That makes no sense. Again, half the stuff we do in this country makes no sense, but I'm just bringing stuff to your attention. Hopefully you get the concept. But having a title in a position of power and not doing the right thing with it is pure ego. That's what the concept of pure bad leadership. If you're in a position of power and you're not using it in the right manner, we all suffer because of that. And right now, we are suffering. In his mind, he's doing a great job. Talking about delusional. The ego is very delusional. Okay? It's think it's all that. And this clown fits the bill. All I do is put it out there. Cinderella, if this your shoe size, that's on you, not me. Sorry, I gotta calm down. I have a title. They call me an evangelist, master teacher, sage. Those are titles that people get. I don't call myself none of those things. People say that about me. Those are titles that I got. What I do fit the bill. And I argue every time I say, what that mean? Okay, I got that. Evangelist, I do my work outside the church. Yep. I do God's work, not in church. Okay, I teach. I don't preach, but that makes me an evangelist. Okay, I got that. Next one, they talking about, oh, you're a master teacher. Or I mastered myself in my craft, so I teach. So, okay, another title. I got it. I ain't saying it there. Next one, oh, I got a better one I get done. How about this one? Then you got the sage. One who's lived their teaching, practice what they teach, and show others how to be. That's the title I like. Why? That's what I do. Now that's the one I feel comfortable with. Why? But that's what I do. That explains what I do. Then it hit me with the spiritual philosopher. I'm a master of philosophy. I got that, but I didn't put those two together. And guess what? Again, I read it. I go look it up. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. I ain't a title chaser, so I'm not big on this stuff. But when it's coming my way, I will check it out. What makes you say that about me? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm guilty. So I go with those things. I don't make them up. Understand that. I like my concept, right thinking. I use this the right way. You can too. None of us got the same thing. It's a question of how you use it, okay? And we see from examples how we use it. Moving on. All right. All those titles, and I'm not big on that, but if the shoe fit, again, I'm Cinderella when it comes to sage, master teacher, and spiritual philosopher. Okay, I got a problem with that. Moving on. And watch this. Because of right thinkers, you can become a right thinker, and now you can be what? Your best self, a.k.a. Heru. Your potential is to become Heru, to go back home to his father. Christian calling Jesus, same thing. Okay, they got it from us. We started it. Let me wrap it up. And let me say about you Masons. That's a Mason. My mission, excuse me. Listen, why the Masons get up in here? All right, but my mission as the master right thinker, and for all my right thinkers who practice my philosophy, is that all of y'all know yourself personally, individually, each one. Sorry, but that's my point. I'm here to do just that, nothing else. So the views is cool, all that, but yeah, my goal is to help somebody help themselves. That's it. Again, right thinkers know about Set. I tell you about him. He's part of you. That's your lower self. That's who they are started out. My goal, when you're ignorant, you are Set. When you're ignorant of your higher self, who you really are, you are Set. And the things you're going to do from being ignorant is Setanian qualities, hatred, jealousy, all those negative things you're going to harbor until what? You become what? Enlightened, educated, taught. Heru was taught by his mother. I said, my mother, all the stuff that my mother taught me to this day still rings true. She gave me the truth. Why? I just didn't like it, didn't know it. Medicine ain't never good, to you, but it's good for you. Knowledge is always like medicine. It may not be good to you, but it's good for you. That's my point. That's what right there in philosophy. It may not be good to you, but it's good for you. I can guarantee you that. Let's go. That's what I call it spiritual gumbo. All right. With daily practice of my right thinking philosophy, you can become what? Heru. That's the goal. Know thyself. Is what I do for you, to get you to know you. If you live right, practice daily, and you learn the spiritual truth, 42 confessions, negative confession, Maya, as a foundation to stand on, that's how you what? Become Heru. You got to practice. You got to put the work in. I hid Heru from his uncle until he was old enough to what? To fight against him, okay? Young and weak, he would lose. So she gave him all the stuff that he needed when he go out in battle, like we give our kids, all the stuff they need to go out and survive in the world. I taught my kids just that, how to survive on their own, and they're all on their own. That's a good parent, as far as I'm concerned. Nothing wrong with living with your parent. I live with that guy to the end. Why? We was cool like that. Why not? I'll pay the bill, I give it to him. Moving on, that was my little personal thing. Oh, you live home with your dad. Okay, but I ain't that free. I'm still paying bills. Moving on. Whoever you get the money to, the landlord, the manager, don't make a difference. You got to pay wherever you live. That's my point. And live with him, I wouldn't live there free. If you live right and learn the spiritual truth, that's how you become Heru. Wrapping it up, again, I appreciate you tuning in. This is it. Set is meant to be controlled. Set is not meant to be your whole life. You're supposed to change. Set is the caterpillar. Heru is the butterfly. I'm butterflying right now. I got my wings. Do you? Become Heru. Tune in every day. I can help you do just that. I'm out. Right thinkers. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who know about themselves now and can conquer their lower self to become Heru and pass away. And remember, Heru don't die.